Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here. I'm on time this morning, setting everything up. Netflix hit all-time highs. Netflix hit all-time highs. All right. I'm setting everything up. All right. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's see. I need to press this. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. We're trying to get this day started. Get everything ready to rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. We had a big sell-off overnight. Big sell-off. So my analysis is telling me we're going to have more sell-offs today. That's my analysis as of right now. We're going to see if they're going to hold up because majority of the time we have run-ups overnight and then sell-offs during the day. But last night we had a heck of a sell-off. Like a $4 sell-off overnight. So let's see how this open gonna go. Let's look at Netflix. Netflix. Whoa, Netflix had a big whoa. Netflix is flattening out 950. Let me get back. Let's see. Let me get back over here. See what the SPY doing. SPY's having a nice recovery this morning. Let's see. Let me get back over here to the station. Let me check it out.
If a man really hated ads, here's what he would do.
Day one,
he would install Pi on his computer without spending a dime because it's 100% free.
Let's see. Let me pause there. Let me get from over here. There we go.
Anyways, there could have been levels. I mean, I like even dollar levels. And we were down at $17. For some reason, it ripped up there, and it's been there for a minute. So it's not like this is
setting up everything right now.
I just like the trade.
We got 7 minutes left before this market opens. Trying to get everything ready to rock and roll.
Still get a little bit of a pop up. We're gonna have 2 minutes. We'll get the imbalance. And
trying to get everything ready to rock and roll this morning.
Especially on earnings. generally speaking, we like to play back to VWAP. So my next out is at 50 cents, and then we'll wait down here for $17. If we're wrong on this name, and for some reason they want to really buy it,
get everything ready to go.
Trouble at 19, and we get out. So that's why we can't really start to put some serious shares on until in and around 18.50. If it rips up, that's going to be the trade. We'll put a latte in our pocket for now. Hopefully not in our pocket, maybe down the gullet. But yeah, we'll have to wait to figure out. 17.50 would be a great spot, I feel like, to cover some of these shares. Well, that's 50 cents that way. We'll give it 50 cents upside before we put any more on. And at the end of the day, $19. So again, engine's cooling on this airline for sure.
All right. Thank you for hitting the like button.
Get in. So that's what I'm looking for.
Let me turn this down a little bit.
There's if you pull that book down a little tiny bit, there's a big. So Nasdaq imbalances don't come out for a couple of minutes, but yeah, there's a seller at 1790.
Remember, it's already done 11 million.
That's what I'm saying. But if you see an imbalance, sometimes
okay. Yeah, we ready to rock and roll now. I forgot, did I bring my water? No, I didn't. I keep forgetting my water for some reason. Okay, let me get the chair together. We have not been sitting there comfortably in the chair. Need to get a new one because using it as a workout bench, I think kind of messed it up. Yeah, it wasn't good for working out. All right, let's get to the charts. Let's get to the charts. Get to the charts. Right, there goes Nvda. Okay. I already have done my analysis this morning on that, so we ready to rock and roll. We are still inside of the channel, bottom support, upper resistance, big sell-off this morning. Boom, boom. So we're looking for more pullbacks. We're looking for more pullbacks on Nvidia. Let's see what the SPY got going on. The SPY sold off, caught a bottom at 604, and now it's trying to recover. We got higher lows forming. Okay, let me move the resistance to right there. Let me erase this. Boom, and I'm going to erase this. Boom. Boom. So we're going to move 603.50. Yeah, I'm going to move that to right there on this is S&P 500, the overall stock market. Okay, let's see what Tesla got going on. Microsoft, steady holding. Facebook on the uptrend. Well, Facebook had a big sell-off yesterday. Caught a bottom right here at 622.50, and now caught that bottom right there. Now we're moving up, building higher lows. Amazon holding steady. AMD sold off and steady selling off right as we speak. Let's go back to Nvidia. We got 2 minutes left before this market opens. Let me get everything ready to rock and roll. Okay. All right. I really like this Webull app. Well, the app and the desktop. I like both of them because I'm using both of them right now. I'm using the charts on the computer, and I'm using the app to pull the trigger. I'm using the app to pull the trigger like a remote control. Instead of using this, on the screen, I'm basically using it on the app. That's what I'm doing. We got 1 minute left before the market open. Ready to rock and roll. Trying to see what's going to happen on this spot. We got bottom right here. We just jumped over support. We're trying to see will we head back up or go back down. We got another resistance right around. We got another resistance line right around 143.30. And then the next one is right around 146.10. So we got to get above 146. 10 seconds left before this market open on Trapping Thursday. 3, 2, 1. Trapping Thursday has begun. We open. Let's get it. Let's see what's going to happen. We're above 145. We know majority of the days we get a pullback at the start of the day. Let's see if that's going to happen. Pullback at the start of the day. And it's happening right now. Pullback at the start of the day. No, I'm not in anything right now. Pullback at the start of the day. Pullback. I'm going to take this pullback. Can we drop below? But we pull back. Out that quick. Spill 11%. 11% to start the day within the first 1 minute of the stock market being open. 11% to the short side. To the short side, 11% in and out. Once you green, take it. Once you green, you take it. Oh, I'm on 3 minutes. I'm on the wrong time frame. I was on the wrong time frame. Okay. Big red candle. Started the day sell-off. I told y'all my trade before we even opened. It's called reading the charts, studying, knowing what it does over time. It's always a sell-off at the beginning of the day. I say that every single day. The stock market is predictable, bro. You just gotta know. You just gotta study. You just gotta read. You gotta know how it works. That's why it's very, very important to stick with 1 or 2 companies that you know, like, and trust. Nvda is my top dog. I know it like I know my name. I study it. I said before the market even opened. Usually overnight we have a run up, but last night we had a sell off. But we know the second part is a sell off during the day. So what did I say before the market even opened? My analysis told me that it's going to be a down day. Because why, Stock Sniper? Because usually in pre-market we have a sell up, then a sell down. Well, overnight we sold off $4. Well, I already knew, okay, when we open, beginning of the day, sell off. Already knew that. Stock market is predictable, bro. You just got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You got to know when to win. You got to know when to run. However, how the saying goes. Well, Stock Sniper, if you already know what's going to happen, why you got out of the play. Look, man, you got to take your profits when you got them. You got to take profits when you got them. You can't go for snake skin Randy every single time. You got to take your profits when you got them. A 10% trade is a great trade. The stock market, the overall stock market, long term only promises 10 to 15% every single year, long term. So a 10% daily gain 5 days out of the week, bro, is a win. I don't have to go for snake skin Randy, aka be greedy, every single time. I don't have to be money hungry. 5 to 10% every single day, every single trade, just 5 to 10%. Got 125% yesterday. I can't look for that every single day. That's being greedy. If I'm green, I'm green. I'm taking it. Base hits. Yesterday was the home run. If you was here, today is Thursday. I think it was Friday. I was talking about base hits. Base hits. The bases was loaded, right? The bases was loaded. And guess what? Yesterday, home run. Grand slam home run yesterday. 100% on the trade, plus another 25%. Now we go back to the base hits. Now we go back to the base hits. I got a man on first base. Well, yesterday, 25%. That's a double. That this morning was a single. Using a baseball analogy, just base hits. Man on first. I got a man on second. And I'm up the bat. You know what I'm saying? Just little base hits. Looking for the home run. The grand slam. That's how it works. Okay. Good bounce off of the support line. Good bounce off the support line. Great bounce off the support line. One trade. Actually 11%, but we're going to call it 10. One trade, 10%. Ready to rock and roll. First trade of the day. Let's see what we're going to do. We're trying to build higher lows at this point. Trying to get above. I'm going to move the support up there. Well, I'm going to move it. I'm going to leave it right here, right there. Right around 145.10, 145.15 area on the support. On the support. 145, 145.10, 145.15 on the support. See what's gonna happen. What I'm trying to do now, we got all this support. Bounce, bounce, bounce. All these little bounces hitting off the support. Bounce, 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 bounce. All these bounces. See what's gonna happen. Should I stick with the shorts and look for the support break for the second trade of the day? Got to pay attention. Will we get this heavy support break of the 144? Will we get the heavy break? Let's see. Of the 144. We go back. Got puts, okay, which is the same contract. I got the same contract loaded to the put side. Looking for a short. Looking to break below this 144.10 or go above this 145.15 to the upside. Let's see what's going on. I got two trades in deck on deck. We're looking to break this 145 area for the move on up or the drop of the support for the 44.10 or the bounce off of the support.
We are still net negative on this name, but if we hold this 50 level and move a little bit here on afterwards, then we should be able to have something. So, all right, after right now, if they're now.
We're seeing that post up in Bitcoin might be inspired here by an ex-post fight. Senator Cynthia Lucas, in case you're unfamiliar with the name, she is a Wyoming senator there.
All right, just watching to see. We broke the downtrend line. We headed up to resistance. Let's see what's going to happen. Will we break out?
Bitcoin stripes up and down, and so the Bitcoin being they think things are coming safe for 10 a.m. So look it up, and it seems like then 10 a.m.
Rejected. We got rejected as of right now at straight up 145. In between 145 and 120 is resistance zone. That's the zone. With 145.
Very quickly, I'm in the bar out of AMD, and I'll show you just not wanting to interrupt or anything like that, but AMD broke down to 122.
Let me drink me a little bit of water
120 and a half, which was
while we watch to see what's going on.
Here on the devices, we got the wanted EA Sports is the other short that we like. It's right underneath this 120 again. Try to unable to bounce off for that re-entry point. It looks like it's going to be a continuation play. It was blasting up off. I figured rather than getting stopped there, let's just take the win off of 120 and look for the next trade. You know?
Woo! I love that water. Just, I love it. Yeah, get my water on. First thing in the morning. I'm kind of late on drinking my water. That's why I drunk so much. I try, as soon as I get up, I try to drink at least 16 ounces as we get above 145. Yeah, I chuggle that down first thing in the morning. 16 to 24 ounces. I try to do that every single morning. And you know, since my body is used to that just about every single morning, if that don't happen, it kind of feels, you know, my body give me it reacts like I'm dying of thirst. Like my body be fiending for the water, which is a good thing. I'd rather fiend for water than the alcohol and cigarettes. And weed and stuff. And so my body be fiending for water. Like I'm really dehydrated. Bro, you just didn't drink any water on time this morning. That's all. I just didn't drink the water on time. My body acting like it's dehydrated. Like, really? All right, we're getting back up. We're getting above the 145. 145.20. We got to get out of that zone to the upside. 145.28. I did not jump in. Stock market been open for not even 15 minutes. We got big upper shadow. Let's see what the next candle gonna open up to. 145.28. Next candle is red. No go at the moment. On going long. 145.29. No go at the moment. 145.32. 145.34. We moving up. We moving up now. $148.50.
So we just got out of big old bar in a second. Wow, AMD. So I just had to reload on the high on Aura.
145.50.
Scalp at the beat. Wait till we get back up to the top of the retest, but then right back through. The bar is on a bit of a churn. Got to be able to get away from that stock. And then AMD, that was a bit of a wild reversal as well. It's like it just got to that 122 again, and now it's starting to get a bit of a performance. But that's a heck of a V-shaped recovery. But it did a double bottom. I think that's an easy revert out.
145.52. 145. 52.
Easier trace forward. What I see the difference here with EA is hopefully underneath people off 400, 120. This feels better for reloading the short than AMD does, at least at the current patience there. Look, as far as GE goes,
Still got the uptrend going.
it's a high flyer as we speak. Let's go back and see the dare end.
Beware of your super call SCPB. This one here with a 1.82 million share float, 90% short float. Actually has a catalyst as well today. I think they've issued about 100,000 shares here at $43.07 per share, which is a significant market premium. The goal is to pay about $4.37 million of debt. So SPCB again, the share issuance catalyst behind the 1.82 million share float and almost 20% short float. There's also NITO. And to off, this one looks like SPCB is running past. Does have a float around 4 million shares, 6.5% short float. Now it's going to be collaborating here with Solera to co-develop some of the solar market in Albania. Keep an eye here, NITO. Last but not least, AIMX is seen running as well. AIMX Technologies got a bit of a run yesterday as well, in a post from supply analyst.
For the next candle.
Just be aware of no one on data. I'm going to get 10 a.m., but there is going to be a big from.
I'm a big NATO there. Appreciate that. Hear me now. I get these terrible funds all day, every day. So that Sharif don't even try. The whole point is that it's a bad month. So look, NSCR is going to pop. Bitcoin's going after the cloud. The next trade is like, because I don't know if I'm going to get VA.
That a good bounce.
Looking at this VA underneath the 120 level. So going to get a stop order.
145.52.
Stock like EA, the short sell restricted, I want to have my stop before I get to the position from that 2011. And wow, are you kidding me? In STR, when Bitcoin goes up, this goes in. So now 2.6 to the upside. This is why we're out of Mara, because of all this strength. So stock out there, now it's at the 20 level. It's got to do another mean reversion and maybe try to catch it tighter instead of small. Obviously, crypto now back over 105. Yeah, I'd say this is the bullish bounce off 100,000. I don't think that's going up. For now, Apple just pulled back into pre-market support. It's not at 223, but I might take a shot before it gets to 223 on the APO. AMD building not even. So I'm looking for this building version here, minimum bottom tail candle for the Apple. I'm trying to catch it on the
Can it push above this 145.52?
I'm gonna just try to hold my because got excited there. That's crazy. I was like, all right, so let's go over to a name that again. All right, above the 200, above the
Getting close to that 145.52 area. Back to 145.30.
Average, trying to give it to Nvda and it just missed us. So we put our order now at 80 to see if we can get it.
Keep pushing, really close.
20 cents out of the money. We're at 17s right now, so it's working out. There it goes. Okay, right back to the highs. We get. So
here we go, break it.
Right back up to the highs of the day. Right now, into 145 change. Trying to break. Let's go, Nvda. Like, wake up. Let's get this.
Let's break it.
Here, right now. So if Nvda can go, that'd be a good trade. And we'll have some better deals right there. Good trade there for AAL. Then we sat there and got more out. We now have about
145.55.
American Airlines. Yeah, good trade alert. Started early. Sure, I got. There was really no reload spots for me on this. If you're going to reload, it was probably right around here, 1750, and we were just trying to build up either bigger.
145.55 on Nvidia. Let's go. We need a push.
Getting back in. I like to trade the 50 period moving average as a 10. So let's just do that.
Push.
We don't have any other offers on AAL. So 17.
It's moving so slow.
17, let's say 16 months. If it gets back to the upside, we'll take 40 cents. Make sure to get it on the rest of the around that area. So that's going to be the stop. I just think the period is slow for America. It's really at 50.
145.55.
Nvidia at the high. If you take out another piece here at 37, they're going to get it. We're going to just add liquidity. So you're going to see a lot of digits for me. The guy just got paid to make that trade. So if there's adding and removing liquidity very, very hard.
Can we get above that high? 145.55 is the high on Nvidia. Can we get above that 145.55?
I hate SSR names. I think one of the things that we have an advantage of with tech real trading is access to a lot of different gateways, different dark pools. And I feel like sometimes with these stocks with a bit more spread, when the uptick moves in effect, maybe trying to get in on a non-standard gateway, something that speaks to our pool, to get a better chance of getting filled. Because what happens here is the gateway it can be frustrating. What can happen here is you can't hit the bid, but there is a bit of a spread, and you try to cut the spread to get a short. I mean, VWAP, and then you just can't get filled.
We're still building those higher lows though.
Am I chasing it 22? No.
We're still building those higher lows. We need a push. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Push.
It's easy to get filled when it's like popping up and squeezing against you, but you can't really
Keep going.
I did jump into Apple, but I got it quickly for AMD. Saw chat. Still short. There's a topping tail candle on AMD. I don't love that it's holding VWAP, but it did take that reload at 122, bounce all the way to the quarters, right back under. So this still feels like it's setting
another 10%. Man, that was a great bounce play for my second trade. I don't like holding and waiting, but I got in a great area. I got in right here off this bounce of this uptrend. Got in right in off this bounce of this uptrend and rolled it up to this next red candle for another 10%. I don't really like the up down. That's why I just say keep on holding. I just took another 10% within the first 20. Let's see what time is it. Yeah, first 20 minutes of the market, 2 trades, 20%. I just don't like the holding and holding and holding. I just don't like that. But I got in a good area. I got in off the bounce of this uptrend. It just took a little while to get up. I was waiting on that break of that 145.55, which we was having trouble of breaking that new high today of the 145.55. That's what I was waiting the break. Once we broke 145.55, okay, I was waiting on another break up here, but we didn't get it, and I was just waiting on the 145.55 break. So once we stalled right here, and I seen that small little tail, and I seen that red, boom, I got out. Otherwise, I would still be in right now, waiting on this to bounce back up to break this new high. That's not how I trade. So basically, I caught this bounce. I rode this candle. I rode this little small candle. I rode this. I was looking for the 155 break. That high, that old high of 145.55, I was waiting on this break. Once we got that small break, I just went on and got out. I was hoping that it flushes, but it didn't. The next candle was red, and I just got out. For my second trade of the day, 20% on the day. That's my day right there. I'm done trading. That's it. Just real quick action. But it's still good though, because why? We're still on making higher lows. Bounce that I caught, another bounce, and we are just now starting to break the uptrend. But it's still looking good. It's just moving slow. It's just moving slow. That's all. And then sometimes you adjust your uptrend line. You adjust it. It's like that. We're still on the uptrend. Let me get this out of the way. Boom. Boom. This old resistance is now new support. And we are headed on the we're on that uptrend line. Bounce. And we're breaking it now. See what's gonna happen. Now we're headed to support. Are we gonna break support? Are we gonna break support? See on the downside. Oh, good. Okay, the break of the VWAP. Let's see what's gonna happen at this VWAP. Now, if you've been watching, you seen what I explained my two trades that I just did. The first trade was a short to the downside. So the first trade was my base hit to the downside. My second trade was the bounce off of the uptrend line to the upside. That was my second base hit. So the first one, the stock market went down, right? I took a short, which means that I'm looking for it to go down. 11% to the downside. My base hit, 11%. The second base hit, I flipped it, and I went with the upside that the stock market was going to go up, that Nvda was going to go up. I did my analysis, bounce. I took the bounce that we were going to go up, which we did. We broke the 145.55 to the high of the day of 145.72, which is an even number, which I knew that. Boom. As soon as I seen this red, cut out for another 10%, 20% on the day. both ways. The first wave was to the downside. The second wave was to the upside. So if you did not know, yes, you can profit if the market goes down, and you can profit if the market goes up. You can go both ways in a day. You can go both ways. You can go up, down, down, up, down all day long if that's what you choose to do. So now we kind of bounced off the VWAP to the upside. Ooh, what a jump. What a good VWAP bounce. 147.43. I gotta borrow you. Okay, boom. That's the next resistance line. We are inside the channel. I gotta make this darker because that is heavy. That's heavy support. Right around 144. It's heavy support right there. Another uptrend line. Just keep connecting the dots. I think I'm gonna. Well, I ain't gotta do that. Support was also right here, right around this VWAP area. Can we break the 145.72 for the next high today? Let's see. 145.72. 145.72 is the high of the day. Let's see. Now I'm finna see. I gotta open it up a little bit. Okay. What a bottom right here. End of the day, overnight sell-off. Caught the bottom at 144. Looking for recovery. So that's what we're looking from the end of the day yesterday back to today, early this morning, 30 minutes in. I gotta drink some more water. See, a lot of people think it's hard to drink a gallon of water a day, but it's really not. All you gotta do, as soon as you wake up, make that your first priority. As soon as your feet hit the ground, start drinking water or coconut water or something like that. That's all you gotta do. Start drinking it. And then, hold on a second. And then do this. Keep more water in your work area, in your office. And like, keep more water in your work area. Boom. This cup, this big old cup is a half a gallon. Fill it up. Half a gallon right there. As we break the uptrend line, half a gallon.
on the last test. Wick 119.
Just drink it like that. But the main thing is you got to start drinking as soon as you wake up. Just sipping on it throughout the day. And continue working or whatever it is you're doing. It's not that difficult to drink a gallon of water a day. All right, back off the support. Back off the support. All right, well, we go up on, if we break this VWAP, right here, more downside. Let's see what's going to happen. Because the VWAP is also an area of support. If we crack this, that means the bears are just taking over. If we crack this VWAP right here. There you go. What the next candle going to say? Okay. The next candle, we bounced off the VWAP. As of right now, we're bouncing off of it. 144.80. If we break below 144.75, it's gonna flush. It's gonna flush.
On the fact that Nvda tries to hold this bid now. The market's getting.
Man, it's bouncing right off my 144.75, like I said. If it gets below that 144.75, we flushing out. Flushing out, that's like saying, flushing out means that you're going to see a nice drop on that candle. But we bounced right off my support of 144.75.
Let's get something out just in case we do break those lows. If we can grab a dime on this, remember our risk is a break of 60. So it's kind of like we're long at 90s now, break of 60 30 cents. So we'd like to get this thing back above 145 in order to really make this profitable trade. But for right now, let's rest and see and not panic out of this. Maybe the futures are having a bouncing moment right now, but that's a maybe.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. But me, it just got to the low before it got to VWAP. So I'm not moving the target just yet.
Still just watching the sin. We're back over the VWAP again. It's a battle going on right now. It's a battle.
Maybe a lower high here. If I see it pop and do any of these topic tail wicks, I might try the 118 instead of the 190.
It's a battle going on right here.
Yeah, I haven't really changed my opinion there. All right, what are you doing over here? Let's go Apple. Apple's starting to market's starting to bounce. Apple's now got a pretty distinct trend over VWAP. I think this one is a rip it and rip it. And I got to
bounce off that VWAP.
I got to get back over to Amazon in a quick little second, but I believe we need to take care of this.
Yeah. Nvidia's absolutely ripping. And if you believe that you are a skilled trader, are we ready to go on, bro? All right, now rolling, my guy. Right there. If you believe that you are a skilled trader, the lack of capital offer you the opportunity to trade with simulated funds, allowing you to showcase your skills, access account sizes ranging from $5,000 to over $500,000. And you can start with as little as that $20 bill in your pocket. But with over 500 profits out there, how do you know which ones are the best? That's where Profit Match steps in. Profit Match is a go-to platform.
We're back inside the support. We're back inside of the channel. We went below the VWAP, but then we turned around and bounced off of it, right off my support of 144.75. I said we had to get below 144.75 to see the flush, and it bounced right off of my area of 144.75. It bounced right off that area.
All right, there it is. Getting that QR code. You're getting a little bit excited there because we did have that monster I mean, the trade for me will be great, but it's not really a monster move.
Well, how did you get that area, Stock Sniper? I got that area because right here, which is support. We were below the VWAP, which was support. The next support line was 145, 144.80. That's how I came with that 144.75. I always give it 5 to 10 cents right at, below, or on top. The zone. If you hear me say zone, that it was inside of the zone. But if it would have got below that 144.75, then we were looking for the flush. Meaning a nice size red candle to the downside. But we bounced off that 144.75 zone. In between 144.75, 144.80, and 144.90, which was at the VWAP. So we didn't get out of that zone. We bounced right at the lower part of the zone. But it does not mean that we won't retest the zone again. It don't mean that. And so we're going to do that right now. We're going to check. Let's change that to the red. That is a high. That's a lower high. That's a lower high. This is a lower high. So we about to see, are we going to break this or going to continue to make lower highs? We're breaking it. Let's see what's going to happen. It's playing with it a little bit. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. It's playing with it a little bit.
Thank you very much there, Jay. You'll see I just got out of Apple and just someone stacked it up at 226.
It's above it now.
Nice push off of the VWAP. So let's look. I like the trend, and I'm going to go back into it on this trend. Right now, that sets up VWAP for sure. If we get back into here, like 225 thirds, 25 quarter, that's where we want to look for the reload over there on Apple. Obviously, that's fortuitous. The BTC was Nvda was a rocket ship yesterday.
Let's see.
And it's only now, it's looking a little bit better. The market bounced. We got a nice higher low here on Amazon. I don't want to give up on this. This is now starting to get.
Will we get back inside of this uptrend, which is up here? 145, 145.66. Let me open it up a little bit, refresh my memory. If we get above 145.75 and get above 146, we might be headed back up towards this 147 area. 147 is a big resistance. 146.50.
The next best yet stock on the show. So whether or not this thing,
we got to get back above 140, 146. Let's see if we're going to head that way. Looks like it's trying to make a move.
I told you this was my position. I said the whole day is resting basically on Nvidia trying to hold this level. So we do the work, man. And this is the thing. When you're confident and you have these levels, you get into them. This is how
we got a semi W shape pattern going.
Trading little positions and not being confident on them or whatever is one thing if you're learning, but like we're here to try to make money. So like honestly, if Nvidia is going to go up 80 cents for me, you better believe that it's going to be a pretty decent stock. So again, that's the thing, man. Everybody does their own thing. We always talk about that. And I'm just here to tell you, you know, as we talked about yesterday, people were calling me the truth. The thing is like I'm telling you right now, that one don't decide.
There you go.
But it is
semi W shape pattern, W shape pattern, right in front of our face. It looked kind of wicked, but it's still a W shape. You know I love them W shape patterns.
Although we don't put the scoreboard up, I'm just going to try to tell you as best I can.
You know we love them W shape patterns to the upside as we get back inside of that uptrend line.
Like I want everybody to trade their own planet. As you guys know,
That's a W shape, y'all.
so
Let's see.
a great win for somebody is maybe minuscule for others. So just keep that in mind. We don't discuss like.
Let me look at it on the 3 minute. Well,
Change some of those comments.
it's a W shape pattern only on the 1 minute.
That's a dollar right now.
There you go.
I want to talk about trading. We have 3 positions on right now. This is a dollar in the money, okay? AAL. IBIT is $1.50 in the money.
144.80.
Nvda is 95 cents. So we're doing pretty good getting around these levels. So let's just leave it at that. And I want to thank everybody for their comments.
145.86 as we break out on that W shape pattern.
And if you're not a believer, then maybe you're a believer for Justin. One of the Garrett's. How many we're talking about?
W shape pattern.
My daughter literally said these words at the dinner table yesterday. We were there in a quick second, but you said these were
145.89. Looking for the break of 146 on a W shape pattern.
Like it was with. And I'm like, doesn't make any sense, but I'm all for it. Taylor Swift is like the most popular artist. And my daughter doesn't like Taylor Swift. Yeah, what is
This is turning into the support.
It's weird. She likes the songs. She likes them done by.
This is turning into the support. There we go. Old resistance holds up as new support once you break it. We're looking for the break of 146. We're looking for this 146 break to complete the W shape pattern. The W shape pattern, one of the best patterns in all the stock trade, and one of my favorites. Looking for the 146 break. 145.87, 145.88. We're looking for the break of we looking for the break of 146. A clear break of the 146 area.
Side right now. We're trying to get some more out here of this trade, but again, 146. Like we're just like, okay, we'll take 146. Good move up there. Let's just be what we're being here on this. IBIT is what it is, and AAL is right here as well. So we're gonna just continue to watch him and hold that last. I think levels, but maybe
he took the bounce off the VY. What a trade that bounced off that VY. What a trade. 145.93. Having a hard time breaking 146. I had a hard time breaking 146. So 146 is resistance. Let me see. Let me go back. Yeah, 146 is heavy resistance. It's going to be hard to break that 146. $146 rejection to the downside. Man, that was a good rejection of that 146 area. As we head back down to VWAP, stock market. Let's see how long have I been live. What time is it? Almost an hour. All right, here go the VWAP. Here goes the VWAP. Here goes the VWAP. Will we get that crack or another bounce? 144, 145 area. $144.77, $144.75 is the zone for the drop. Another bounce off that VWAP. Let's see. Lower shadow. If we bounce off this VWAP again and start heading back up, I'm going to take a position off the VWAP bounce. Yes, that's what I'm going to do for my third trade of the day. That's what I'm going to do. We had 145.13. I took the bounce off that VWAP. Perfect bounce. Keep going. I took the bounce off the VWAP for my next trade. I took it 5%. Another 5% just like that off that VWAP bounce. Whoa. Whoa. See, I take them, bro. I look, I ain't got time to be holding all day long. I take it. Now I'm up 25% on the day, another base hit. You know what I'm saying? Look, it bounced, and really, I was looking for, but I'm not going to let it get caught up inside of these EMAs because I know how it goes. I'm going to be up in this wishy-washy. I ain't trying to be up in the wishy-washy. I caught that bounce. Caught this candle. I was looking for another break right there to clear the EMAs, but it didn't happen. And I already know once we get inside of those EMAs, it's a wrap. So another take. 5%. I take it. I take it all day long, in and out. All day long. I take it all day long, in and out. Off the VWAP bounce. That zone I was just talking about, the one break of 147, we're going to see a flush to the downside, but it's staying above the VWAP. The VWAP is a major support area. So we seen this bounce off the VWAP up to here. This bounce off the VWAP, which I caught. If I'd have stayed in, I'd have been all money right now. But, I take profits quick over here. I take profits quick. I ain't got time. I take profits quick. And I just add them all up. Base hits, base hits, base hits. Great bounce off the VWAP. Perfectly skilled trade. Perfect trade.
Doesn't seem to want to pull back after breaking the high.
Perfect trade.
Plenty of room here for Apple to continue to go. I think
For the third trade of the day, total 25%. Great trade.
which is still a ways away here on Apple. So next available bid would be
We trying to get back above this 146.
26 and a quarter on Apple. Super strong one. Yay.
I wanted to get above the 146. That's actually what I really want.
It did a curl here at 118. And
But whatever these candles give us, that's what we're going to take. Whatever they give us, that's what they're going to take. That's what we're going to take. That's what we're going to take, whatever they give us.
yeah, Adrian saying kind of with the top. Yeah, I got counts here up. It just rolled back above being off. Did the wick. Now see if we can pull it off.
Now I'm about to move the resistance.
Which when you
I
have
mean the support. I'm about to move the support line right now. I'm about to move the support line right at VY. Right there. 145 even is my support line. That's the area between onto the upside between 144.80 to 145.15. That's the zone of the support. That's the support zone. Anything below 144.75, we looking for the flush. We looking for the flush. Anything below 144.75, we looking for the flush. That's why it's very important, bro. If you new to day trading, if you have to study one particular company. My company is Nvda. Your company might be Apple, it might be Facebook, it might be Amazon, it might be Tesla. But you have to find your rhythm. You got to find your particular company that you love. Look, bro, look, we in that zone. We in that zone. Can we get below the 144.75, 144.77? If that happens, look for a red candle to the downside. I'm about to call out another play. 144.77. We below the VWAP now. We looking to get below. It's not the play yet. Once we break, we're still in the zone. We got to get below 144.75. The break of this, I can't put another support line, but this is support as well. We got to get below that for a good red candle to go down. We are in the support zone right now. So we might get another bounce off the VY.
So it's like that's kind of the relationship that I'm trying to have with stocks. We have a better risk to reward there. And we're going to try to do that with all the players that we have.
It's looking like another VY bounce.
Well, trying to break through that 75. So took some more out.
But on that VY bounce, we got to get above the EMAs. The thing about the EMAs is they are not apart like this. So it's not going to be as difficult for the candle to get over those EMAs. If you've been here a lot, you've been here before, you always hear me talk about EMAs. You know what I'm saying? The EMAs, if you going up, it's like swimming against current. You know, that's the analogy that I use. It's kind of like swimming. It's difficult to get past these EMAs, especially if they are farther apart. When they are farther apart, it's really, really hard. It's like swimming against the current in water. It gets really difficult, you know, to get above or below these EMAs, the farther apart that they are. The closer they are, it's a lot easier for the candle to break through or drop down. So we right along the VY. Right along the VY. But the beautiful thing about these EMAs is that they're really, really close together. So it's not going to be that difficult for the EMA. If it decides to break out, it won't be that difficult for the EMAs to get above. But the EMAs are pointing down. 144.77. We get below that 144.77, 144.76, 144.75. We get below that, or 144.74. Look for a heavy drop to the downside. But it's holding. But it's holding. Apple breaking down. Let's get back to Nvidia. But yeah, when it comes to this, you got to stick to one company, and you got to study the candles. You got to study it. You got to know it. Now, okay, see how easy it was to break through those EMAs? This is like it's very easy to break through. It's very easy to break through on the downside too. So we are inside the channel. We are inside the zone of 144, 144.70. I'm gonna say 144.75 to 146. That's the zone. 144.75 to around 146. Either way, if we break below the zone of 76, look for a big red candle. And if we get above this 146, we get like above, we get into 146.10, 146.20, look for a big green candle to the upside. Right now, we are inside of the channel. We are inside of the channel. Yes, you can get little pops, inside of the channel, but you got to be fast. You got to be in and out when it comes to that because you are inside of the channel. The real moves are the bounces and the rejections or the breakouts on either side. Once you establish support and resistance in the VWAP.
Nothing sort of crypto chaos here. I actually have the 15-minute term, so you guys can see just the immense amount of volume and directional.
Looks like we are forming a semi head and shoulder pattern. That's the head. That's a shoulder. And over here, we're waiting to form a shoulder. It's looking like a head and shoulder pattern. This is one shoulder. This is the head. And this other side can possibly form another shoulder. That's what we're looking at. A better look right now. This is a shoulder. This is a head. And this is forming another shoulder. The shoulder will be complete once we break below the 144.77 area. That will complete the shoulder. So we're waiting to see, will this head and shoulders pattern actually really form? 1 minute and on the 2 minute. That's what we're waiting to see. Been on here for an hour, 9:30. 3 trades so far. All 3 base hits. All 3 totaling of 25%. So we hit the ground running for 2025. Okay, now we're waiting to see. We're getting headed back up. See what's going to happen.
Hey man, there's one thing about actually talking about trading off you off and making those plays. There's another thing of putting them on. So we'll say what's up to Alpha Trends right there on you off our good friend Brian Shane.
Yeah, but the move was the bounce off the VY.
Nice take on it. Bounces through it, folds it.
The bounce off the VY. VY bounce. VY bounce. VY bounce. VY bounce. Matter of fact, the bounce started way back here. Bounce off the VY. Bounce. All these VY bounces. Bounce off the VY. 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 That one little bounce off the VY. Looking to break above this 140 was this 146 area right up here where the arrow is. Can we get back inside of the uptrend for the next layup going up? Look at the EMAs. They already in a rightful position and starting to do what? Curl up. Now we waiting to see if the VWAP gonna start curling up. I'm gonna wait to see, will we get up here? That's what I'm waiting to see right now. Will we get up here? The big question is, will Nvda turn green? We're down 1% on the day. Will Nvda turn green? Will the rest of the stock market turn green? Look, everything's getting close. Everything's getting close. Everything's getting close. Everything's getting close to doing what, Stock Sniper? Turning green. Everything's getting close to turning green. Boy, it's a great day. Yeah, it's a great day. Today's a great day. Good morning. Yes. Excited. We hit the ground running in 2025, bro. We hitting the ground running. Straight up. We hitting the ground running, man. We hitting the ground running. Yeah, we hitting the ground running. We're taking it day by day. Here we go. It would have been nice to hold on to that other trade. It would have been nice, but I don't really trade like that. Unless the first candle absolutely explodes. Then I go snakeskin Randy. But this, yeah, the first candle, once I get in, the first candle has to explode. And I mean really explode. All right, we're getting back inside of that uptrend line, which is also resistance. This uptrend line is also resistance. So we got to break through that and then get through the real resistance lines, which is 146. Here we go. I'm waiting to see if we're going to get up here. I've been saying that for the past 10 minutes. And it's happening faster than what I thought. That's how fast Nvidia moves, bro. That's why not only do I love the product and I love the company because I am in it long term, I also like how it moves during the day. Like from down here, well, I'm gonna go further. From down here to up here, it seems like, you know, a very long time. That has only taken 1 hour to go from 143 from 143.75 up to 146. 1 hour. That's how Nvidia moves. These candles, 7 million buying and selling, the volume. That's what volume is. People that are buying and selling. 7 million on that candle. 7 million. That's a lot of buying and selling, bro. It's a lot. That's just with Nvidia. You know, you got to pick your own, whichever works for you. You got to pick your own mojo. The SPY, if you've been on here a really, really long time, you know that I used to trade S&P 500 just like I used to trade it, just like I trade Nvidia right now. The S&P 500 was my number one at one time. Tesla was my number one at one time. Apple was my number one at one time. Now Nvidia is my number one. S&P 500 is my number two. Tesla is my number three. And Apple is my number four. Go-tos. But in order for me to go that long down in the list, something has to be happening. But Tesla and these three right here, that's my top three, with Nvidia being number one. And what makes it so special, I'm long-term invested in these companies. I don't, penny stocks, nah, this is not the penny stock channel. Nah, this ain't the penny stock channel. So I don't trade penny stocks like that. And meme stocks. I will ever so often, once in a blue moon, but I stick what I know. I stick with what I know. All right, we're trying to get back. We're trying to get above the 146. We're trying to get above that 146. $146 is heavy resistance. I gotta make that. Yeah, that's heavy resistance. It's heavy resistance. We're steady trying to do it though. I'm not 100% sure that we're going to break this 146 and get up in the past 120, 146.20 zone at this time. But I will be 100% sure if this VWAP starts to turn up like everybody else. And it looks like that's starting to happen right now. See, that VWAP is slowly trying to turn up with everybody else. 146. Here we go. That VWAP is slowly going up. The more that VWAP slowly goes up, the more I think we're going to break that 146.20 area really soon. Let's see. All the EMAs are pointing up. We are on that uptrend. We are right at the uptrend line. If I would make it a little bit longer, which that's what I'm going to do. We got to get back inside there. We got to get above this. As the VWAP starting to curl up like everybody else, we're starting to build another higher low right here. It's looking good. Let me look at another time frame. Right, we're right at W-shaped pattern. W-shaped pattern, a really good W-shaped pattern. This is the W-shaped pattern on the 2 minute. Let me look at the 30 minute. Yeah, it looks good. It's looking real good. It's looking real good. Let's see what's gonna happen. 146.03. The VWAP steady, trying to move up. The 9 EMA bounce. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I want to jump in. I want to jump in again with this. I'm not going to do it though. But this 9 EMA bounce, which is a great bounce. Everything's looking good. The 9 EMA bounce to break above this 106, this 146.03. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm not in. I'm just going to look. Will this play work out? It's called a practice mental trade. Look, there go another joke, and there go to BWAP. This is called a mental practice trade that I'm doing. I jumped in at the 9 EMA, which is the purple line of this tail. Stop loss is at the 13 EMA, which is this peach line. And we're looking for the break of 146.03. We're looking for this break. Let's see it's going to happen. This is a mental trade. My stop loss is right here. I'm up right now. This is a mental practice trade. We're looking for the push. Of course, we would be up right now. Here we go. Up to the 146.04. Looking for the push. Let's see what's going to happen. Will I get out of this practice trade? Let's see. We're in right now. Still. 146.06 practice trade. Looking to break the uptrend. There it go. There it go. There it go. 146.10. We still in. We waiting to see if we're gonna push it up. I'm gonna stay in until the next candle. The next candle gonna tell it. I'm thinking it's gonna be red though. These are 1 minute candles. I still will be up. Boom, boom. No, that's not the next candle. Something's going to get delivered here, and it is. Wait, what's for lunch? Next candle, I got to stay in. I don't see no red on the next. Okay, I got to stay in. Once I see a little bit, once we get below the 146, I got to get out. I'm in. This is a mental trade. It's a practice trade. I really didn't take the position. It's practice. There it goes. What a call. I called it. Let it keep going. I called that play. Even though I'm not in it in real life, this is practice. 146.18. Take profit if it get below 146.10. I'm watching the numbers. 146.10. Long as we up. I should have took this trade for real, but I didn't. 146.10 is take profit. There go the move. 146.20 is the new high today on Nvda. 146.10 is my take profit. 146.10. Now move it up to 146.20. What a move. I'm out. Even though that was a practice, this is practice. We talking about practice? Yes. I just called out a play in practice mode. A mental trade. It's called practice. Reading the charts. It's practice. Yes, we're talking about practice. So yeah, that was a good trade right there. Just a little fun right there on a mental trade. But I mean, that's what you got to do though. You got to keep sharp. You got to keep reading the charts. You got to love the charts and keep it pushing. I could have pulled the trigger. I still got a contract loaded. I could have pulled the trigger, but I didn't. I got 3 successful trades today. I'm not feel missing out. I'm not greedy. I just practice. And I'm excited about the practice trade because it worked out really in my favor. The practice trade was better than the real trades because it actually did what I like for it to do. Will Stock Sniper get in right now? No. No. So yeah, that was my practice trade. As we move on up to 146, close to 146.30. Let's see what we got up going next. Man, what a move. What a move. We might sub to get back up to 147, bro, to where we was yesterday. What a move on Nvda. Straight up and down. What a move. Now, this old resistance turned into new support. 146 is the support line now. And look at the VWAP. I've been talking about the VWAP. Look at the VWAP now. It's really starting to curl up. And look at my resistance that I was talking about earlier, 146.30 was the next resistance line. I didn't draw it in, but if you was here earlier, I actually said after we break 146, 146.30 is the next resistance line. Boom. Boom. Almost 10 o'clock. I got 9 minutes left. And I gotta go.
We go back over to AMD. The market's getting a little bit of a crest. AMD just double wicked this cost.
See AMD.
So been patiently waiting for entries on this as it trended up. It does not break the prior high, and now you're getting another test underneath 123. Why would they be another shot? And it's micro devices. This time they were stopped at the high. So kind of being particular. As long as AMD is red and underneath this prior yesterday's support level, favorite shorts there. If it breaks higher, I'd wait until.
Oh, he's short on AMD. Okay. Which that seemed like a good call. Being short on AMD. See that bounced off the support.
Then we had a huge move up with Palantir as well. And we cashed that out at the high, right? So this is the thing. Like no matter how much cash outside for sure, no matter how much we go up or down.
All right.
You have to respect the levels.
What a great day.
So like we're not trying to.
And the day's still going.
Back into the high of the day right there. You're picking it up off the off.
And the day's still going. The contracts are still loaded to break 146.30. Yeah, I'm about to move. We already know 144.85. So I'm going to move that up to here on the next. On the next move up. I'm going to go on. See, the best thing to do? Time to close out the broker. Boom. Time to close it out. Done on the day. Don't want to get caught up in no junk and no mess. Don't want to get caught up even though it's still going up. Don't let it play with your mind. as we get ready to break that 146.30. We know it's going to break the 146.30. Don't be greedy. You got to end it. And that's why I'm about to get ready to end this live and make a move. Got to end it. You know what I'm saying? You do not want to get caught in something crazy. Can't be greedy. Cannot. You got to kill that greed inside of your body. And the only way and if you feel so anxious, you just got to you got to shut the brokerage down, close down the computer, and you got to go on about your day. You know, that's what I'm going to do. Already overtraded. Stock Sniper, I thought you said that you only going to trade once, no more than twice a day. Well, the reason why I did the 3 trades is because we had big news with AI, $500 billion contract. So we got to get, we got to hit the ground running. That doesn't mean that I'm going to trade 3 times every single day. But right now, that's hot news. It's a lot of activity going on in Nvidia. A lot of activity to the downside and to the up. You can catch some downs, then you can catch some ups at the same time. And that's what I did today. 2 to the upside, 1 short. Great day. Total altogether 25%. Yesterday was 125%. So over the last 2 days, 150%, which didn't even take long. A total of both of them together around 2 hours, if not even 2 hours. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour, if that. So just can't get caught up in the greed. Can't get caught up in it. So once we get below support, I think I will end this live. Yeah. I think I will end it. Let me see if we got any comments. No comments. No comments at this moment. No comments.
On the midday show, asking for us to eat wings, right? So
okay, so the spot is now green. Meta is green. Everything else is still red, but slightly red. Slightly red. Great play off that VWAP. Oh boy, still in Nvidia. He be holding. Yeah, he be holding for a very long time. But that's what the professionals do, man. That's his trading style, Everybody got their own style on how they do it. I don't like being in them trades so long like that. Unless once I get in, I gotta see a big green candle if I'm going to the upside, or I have to see 2 big red candles if I'm going down to the downside. So that's my strategy. And I roll with nothing but Nvidia. That's it. And I think as of right now, that's all I really need, especially with all this AI news. I'm in the right place at the right time. All I gotta do is hit the ground running. That's it. All I gotta do is keep my pace. Now I don't have to run. All I gotta do is jog, because it's a marathon. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. When you jump out and hit the ground running, that's the sprint. But then eventually you're gonna have to slow down and have a pace. You can't hit the ground running every single day. Why, Stock Sniper? Because you will run out of gas. You got to pace yourself. Life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. But sometimes a little burst of sprints, it's all right. It's called circuit training. When you run real fast for about 20 seconds, then you pace yourself for about another 20 seconds. You speed up, slow down. Speed up, slow down. It's called circuit training. Yeah. But yeah, we already hit the ground running. Now we in sprint mode right now. Yeah, we in sprint mode right now. So I appreciate y'all for joining me. Everybody that tuned in, appreciate. Did not expect that. Everybody that tuned in, appreciate you. Everybody hit that like button. Appreciate you. Hope you learned something. You know, hope you learned something. Hope you paying attention to what's really going on as we bounce off the VY. As we bounce off that VY, hope you pay attention. I kind of want to jump in again on this bounce, but I'm not. I'm gonna end my day. I appreciate y'all for joining me. 704 Wall Street is my block. 704 Wall Street is my block. Earn, spend less, and invest. It's your boy, the Stock Sniper, the one and only Stock Sniper. I love and I appreciate y'all. Hope you learned something, man. 2025 and beyond. Please make it your best year. If it's not this Stock Sniper, if it's not this day trading stuff, you got to educate yourself. You got to get involved, man. 2025 and beyond, especially if you hollering Trump 2024. If you hollering Trump 2024 and you're not invested in something and building something, you're just talking. And over here, we just don't talk the talk. We walk the walk. And with that being said, I love and I appreciate y'all. This is the one and only Stock Sniper. Y'all have a great day. So the walk down will be later in full effect. Love and I appreciate y'all. With that being said, I am out.